Okay. That's, oop, what to do? Gotta make sure I'm not the max size. I am interested to see how this place is. I do see a fire there. It's a big fire. It's very interesting color. Looks beautiful though. Well, let's see how this main area is. This stadium seems to be the main thing to go to. So basically like the main town, but it's not a town or a city or anything similar. I think, now that I think about it, I think the most interesting thing about Natlan is that we know absolutely nothing about it beforehand. We never see characters from Natlan, we never see, like, really any references to it. Don't ever refer to as being something like... Oh, cool. Oh, I see. Cool. Let's see what foods you have to offer. Chunka. See. Got a cup of grain fruit and grain fruit soup. And we get more cup of grain fruit, which is minor healing. This is bigger healing. This is tacos. Is a... It's a revival. It's a pretty good one too. This is all party members crit rate, so it's a crit rate food. Then you have the normal stuff. Let's see, crab roe, jam, and jam are both here. Cool. Sugar. Okay, cool. No special things in there though. It's interesting. Also, there's these things. There's more of these things. What are these? And am I supposed to know what they are? Because I don't. Okay, so... it looks like right here should be... No, it's not right here. It might be there might be an upper layer. You're the manager of something, but not one of the things I'm looking for. There's a teleport above me. So I'm gonna go upstairs, probably. But like for Fontaine, we always saw like Fontanian worksmiths. We saw Fontanian film producers. In Inazuma, we had people that had just gotten out of Inazuma by themselves, like Asuka and a few other people. But here, it's the first time we ever get to see any of these, or any mention of Natlan or anything. But here's Captain. Oh, cool. Okay, you're the main shop. And you do that. Cool. You also do things... Oh. What did you just say? Something no stock? So you get mushrooms, salt, pepper, onion, glabrous beans. Oh, these are just the normal ass beans. Yeah, I don't need them. Anything you want to buy, just go into this thing. What did he say when I wanted to buy? See these and these, it's all here. So if anything's missing, it means we're out of stock. Okay, and then I have the crafting bench here. Interesting. Where's the teleport? Did I already grab it? I did grab it, I'm just done. Okay. On the other side is the weaponsmith. Which I'm gonna grab. Don't know why the dude wanted the voices kept down. It's very sus. Also, the big ass doors moving around. It's kind of cool. Open. Let's see, so this is my man, but I can't see the game anymore. Yeah, it's so PS5 is a thing where if the quality gets poor enough, it'll just do nothing but the audio. It's dumb. So right now, at the top of my screen, it's just in a really annoying spot. It just says poor connection quality broadcasting only mic audio. I can't do anything to stop it from doing that, and I wish I could. I wish I could get better Wi-Fi, but college rules. I don't. If I remember correctly, it says that I'm not allowed to buy my own wireless router. Okay. So let me see what's it. This one. I could buy some weapons. Let's see. Okay, so we have new weapons. Let's see what these are. A defense percent sword? Craftable? Wait, that's actually amazing for some characters. What? Now let's see, attack percent claymore. Defense percent polearm too. Did we have one of those? I don't think we did. Cool, cool. HP percent catalyst, that's really common actually. And then attack percent bow. Okay, cool. And then of course there's the self-defense weapons, like always. Interesting. All these little dragon things everywhere. I like these character designs, like of the normal models. These are cool. See what's down here. Oh, hi. Blessing of Tonus Flame. Okay, this is probably where I throw the sigils. This is the sigil thing. I do kind of miss the sigil, yeah, I know what it is. I do kind of miss the, sigil shops, but, you know, it is what it is. Sigil shops just made more sense to me. But ever since Inazuma, after Liwa, starting in Inazuma, we haven't had any. Interesting. Interestingly designed place. Pretty cool. Good thing to know where things are. And they'll actually spend a lot of time here because the music in this place is awesome. Play Mix gets better. Where do you go to college? Right now I'm a freshman at the University of West Alabama in Livingston. So a pretty small college. It's been pretty nice here. My major is electrical engineering technology. I wanted to do music, but they stopped the music program, so there's literally only two music majors left, but no actual music program. I think it was because like not enough people were actually going. Oh, you can actually get hurt by this fire. It does 180 per tick. Wait, hold on. How much does it do with Nahida? Hold on. I need to see. Oh wait, no, I don't think it works here. Dang. But that's a lot of damage. 108. Okay. What's it trying to tell me is new in here? Oh, it's probably this graffiti camera. I don't know, neither do I care. Okay, what should I do next, though? I could probably just go ahead and grab all the teleport points. That'd probably work. But yeah, if you wanna... This video will eventually go up on YouTube in the future. My YouTube should be connected directly. I should have a link tree in my bio that should show it. Let me see if I go back to it. Main channel, yeah. Let me actually change this because I'm realizing that I should change it because it's actually out of date. I forgot how to edit it. I forgot how to edit it though. I'll worry about it later. Because I think some of these, because I don't use Blue Sky as much as I did before. It does have my Twitch channel on it though. My main channel, second channel, and I forgot I have a Discord. I also have a few other channels I need to put on there because a lot of my channels have like changed and moved around. How many channels do I have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This channel, a second channel where I put all my side account stuff. Account where I plan on posting guides. My Hurricane Brass Band account, and then the one where I'm doing other stuff on a specific account. I should probably go back to Twitch so I can actually look at my keep the chat going. Because you're already subbed to your YouTube channel? Maybe. Why not go to a different college? My grandparents went to this college. I think my grandpa started 68 or 69 was his first year. I don't know. I went here because it was also pretty cheap. My grandparents already knew it, and it's a pretty small school. It's actually smaller than my high school. My high school had 1,700 students. This place only has 1,100 total enrolled. You might be already sub to the channel. I don't know. I don't have a way of actually checking that. I don't think. Let's see. The YouTube channel is really backed up though. It's like really behind right now. I think. Hold on, let me get back to it. Let's see. The most recent content that'll show up on it will be from July 30th. So it is actually pretty outdated, but right now the stuff that's posting is the stuff that just posted today is July 7th. Yeah, because it's still posting stuff from my first like few days of playing Zenless Zone Zero. What should I do next? I do want to explore when I don't want to trigger more world quests, because those are annoying because I don't want to listen to the talk right now. I guess I'll just start with like this one. Starting from this one's probably closer geographically. Also, the thing about trade schools is that technically those aren't degrees, those are certifications. They're about the same thing, but college life is different. At a trade school, you just go and you learn the specific thing. For college, you have to learn everything. As well as the fact that I have to, that I actually get to live on campus. It's pretty fun. My room is technically double room because Gilbert is... I don't want to take a picture. Is 2,800, but you have to pay an extra 50% if you want the room by yourself. But I have a room by myself without having to pay the extra, which is really nice. I don't have to pay the extra because of because the person who was supposed to be in my room never showed up. So I have the room entirely to myself without having to pay the extra. I'm actually thinking I'm going to use the extra space I have now to actually move my stuff around. Because I've got my guitar, trombone, and bass guitar in spaces that they don't really need to stay in. I'll probably do this one first, the pack of grass. I really wish it kept the game audio. At least. So you could at least guess what I'm doing. Although it'd probably be pretty sus every time I climb with Chingy. Not Chingy, Kuching. I've been saying Chingy so much because of playing Zenless Zone Zero and I have her now. It's the problem when I'm not super used to using this sound that's in Chinese, so my brain keeps getting confused whenever I'm trying to say anything with the same thing. I end up going back to a single word. I had the same problem with quite a few characters. Chi-Chi, Ching-Chua, Xing-Cho, who else was it? But I kept having trouble saying with different names. I'm trying to remember. There's probably might have been another character in this game. I'm trying to remember. Character archive. I'm trying to see if there's any other ones in here. I think Chiori might have been confusing me at some point, maybe. Never let I can actually do it. I'm getting... You are getting game audio? Okay, it doesn't tell me that you're getting game audio. And I can't hear my own stream. Because I don't want to hear myself talk. I'll grab this one. It's all the way up here. Okay, I think my phone is actually delayed and it's not giving me chat messages anymore. I think speaking of UWA, I think my name actually shows up in on the uh, band thing now. If I go to the UWA band's website, it should show up if I can find where it is in here. UWA bands. I think I actually show up in here now. Duh, 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 duh. Couldn't load plugin. Yeah, I don't think it's showing up. I was pretty sure I was going to show up in the Wind Ensemble page, but it doesn't show up. I am also in the marching band, but I won't be doing marching band next year. I found out this year is what made me really realize that I do not like marching band at all. It's just too tiring in the amount of time it takes up. I don't even think, yeah, in my schedule, I don't have time, like, for my own personal time. With band, I don't have time for work study with personal time on top of that. So I currently don't have. I have the availability of getting work study, but it's just not. I can't think of any time where I still have time to do resting. Please tell me this is a hold. I don't think is it big enough? It is. Oh my god! Thank God. I'm gonna switch to Carrara now, so that makes it easier on me. Nope. We go. Time does marching band take up? I did the math yesterday because I plan on doing an actual YouTube video on a section of weeks in college. So the first 3 weeks, and then it'll be 6 weeks in the middle, and then the last 3 weeks of each semester. But the thing is that so marching band, I'll do it in the terms of a week. So every week on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, there is a 1.5 hour rehearsal from 4 to 5:30. That is 4.5 hours already. I have trombone sectionals, which last an hour, so that makes it 5.5. An hour for. There's an hour for. Yeah, sometimes we usually spend per week an hour in the stadium practicing. Because normally we don't practice in the stadium because that would take time away from the actual football team. So that's 6.5, and then it's 7.5 from the hour of practice we have on Saturdays before the game. So that's already 7.5 hours. The game itself lasts like what we do for the game is from 4:30 to 10. So that brings it up to 13 hours a week. Over the course of 12 weeks, that's 156 hours a semester. And then for band camp, it's 14 days because it's 2 weeks. 12 of those days are 12 hours long, so it's from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then the other 2 are 6. So it's once again 13 times. It's another 156. 312 hours on top of doing my normal classes that I have to do. This time would be worth it. Like I've spent time similar amounts of time back in high school. But the difference with high school was that it was new to me. I liked doing it because it was new. Now it's not. Marching band is no longer like a new thing that I'm doing. It's lost its novelty to me in its entirety. So I'm not feeling like it's worth it anymore. Not to mention that the games being on Saturdays means it actually takes up my one of my free days. So rather than having 5 days a week where I'm doing stuff and then a 2-day weekend, it feels more like just a 1-day weekend. So just like today, it's just Sunday. That's all I have. I do have tomorrow, but I still actually have to do band stuff tomorrow. Because even though the class doesn't exist, I still have to do marching band stuff. Because we only have... So if you've ever been in high school marching band, you know that you get a halftime show ready. And then you do that halftime show throughout the year, or throughout the season. And at the end of the season, you usually have about 2 different contests you go to. In college, there are no contests, except for the ones we go there to play as exhibitions at high school games, or high school contests. But we also don't just play one halftime show. The halftime show I did last night, which I only got to do half because Miles took absolute ages to do theirs. I have to do this one, and then I have 2 more games that I actually do the halftime show, and then we basically just throw it away. Because we do 3 halftime shows in the year. A British one, a Latin one, and then the one we play at exhibition matches. I think that's stupid. I think we should just do the one the whole year. Because it means I have to put less stress on my brain to remember that many things. Because if you can't tell, you have to memorize everything for college. For college bands, you have to memorize everything in marching band, which is really annoying. Hello, whatever the heck you are. What are you? Foliar Swift Mayab Manifestation. Here, I don't even want to know. Okay. But yeah, marching band takes up a lot of time for... it's just not good. Not to mention that during the week, you already have to spend so much time sleeping. My body takes a ridiculous amount of energy in order to actually have a good night's sleep. I think for my body naturally takes about 10 to 12 hours a night of sleep. Sometimes 16. Sometimes I've actually slept, I think in the last couple years I've actually looked at how long I've slept. I think I've slept 3 times where it's lasted 20 hours. Like, I sleep a lot because my body needs it. So I already spend so much time on... So the marching band takes up way too much of my already limited awake time. Not to mention that, like, music-wise, I didn't even mention music. It's also one thing I keep forgetting about because I'm an idiot. Entire weeks of classes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. During class, I think I only spend 20 hours a week in actual classes. So it almost rivals the amount. And none of what I mentioned even mentions the one thing I haven't talked about, which is commute times. I don't drive. I walk everywhere. So my commute times are much longer. So I already have to spend so much time in commute as well, which goes into the time. Where's my stamina foods? I should put one of these right here. But I also have to spend time practicing some of the music. So like the fight song, I still don't have it memorized, and I don't want to memorize it because I think it's a really poorly written piece of crap. So I've also still got to manage my times for wind ensemble and jazz band, which will be next semester. Not to mention that the actual games themselves, the only part of the game that happened last night was WA's opening game for the season. Well, actually, probably for most colleges in the area, it's opening game. But the thing about the game is that the most interesting part about it, none of it had to do with music. Not a single bit of it had to do with music. The only thing I really cared about last night that was actually kind of funny was that one of our tuba players, Sabino, decided to pestered the opposing football team, number 1 and 37, and making jokes about him. It was kind of funny. They started doing gestures back and forth. I think that was the only interesting thing, but that I already know, and I can already tell, the novelty of that is going to wear off very quickly for me. So after this year, I'm not rejoining marching band. The only real thing about marching band that was going to be interesting for me, like in general this year, was that it's my first year playing trombone. I played sousaphone, which is marching tuba. The tuba that coils around the body, that's just called a sousaphone, not a tuba, which actually sits on your lap. And so it was, I think that's the only really interesting thing, but after getting that experience, I'm not doing it again. I don't think people realize how annoying it is to, so the way marching is set up is that you do stuff in a way that makes it so that you don't bounce around while you're marching, so that the sound comes out clean. You have to manage doing that type of walking style in shoes that are not comfortable at all, and then you have to, well, some people find it comfortable, I don't, and you have to hold up a, I don't know, 4-pound piece of metal that's really unbalanced the entire time with your arms all the way out in front of you. That hurts. That hurts the shoulders. I will take the pain of the sousaphone on my left deltoid all day over both of my shoulder joints. Absolutely wanted to crap out every time I hold the instrument up. And the music we played in the stands was also just kind of mid. I think all of it is mid except for a few things, like this one rendition of The Rooster by... Who's it by? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. It's like a rap song or something. I can't remember. It's been a bit. But The Rooster, which we just called it Rooster, the, is, I think, one of the few songs I actually like playing. Otherwise, I just don't. It's just not fun. So, miraculous up there. Marching band just isn't the same for me anymore, especially in college, because there's restrictions on when we're allowed to play. Like in a game, we cannot play at all when the ball is in play, which apparently Miles didn't care about. But if we do play while the ball is in play, our team gets penalized. So you usually don't want to. This one's higher. Grab this one first. However, my favorite things are doing like jazz band and concert band, because that stuff challenges me musically, and I love that. On tuba, I feel like I'm already at professional level. Not quite there on trombone. I'm definitely advanced, but tuba, I am definitely professional, if not higher. Not quite virtuoso, though. Like, I can play some really complicated stuff on tuba. But the thing is that if I do work study, I can't do other stuff I want to do in my free time, because it has to be like a minimum of 15 hours a week. The thing is, I just don't have the time to do that and do stuff like play games, stuff I actually want to do, and then wind down on. As well as writing music. I write music. I have something called the Hurricane Brass Band, which is a project I'm doing where I do like instrumental tracks of stuff. I plan on doing a bunch of covers of stuff. The first album is going to be actual original music, but then I'm also going to make like a cover album where I cover a bunch of random tracks. One of the things I want to cover is actually Umbrella by Rihanna, because we played it at my halftime show last year at high school. And I actually realized that it was actually really good. There's also another band that's done it, but they did it in a bit of a different way. They had the tenor sax be the main one doing solos, but I want the trombone to be the one doing the. I want it to be on the trombone instead. No shade towards Youngblood Brass Band though; those people are ridiculous. Nat McIntosh, the dude's a monster at creating pieces. If I recommend any music to anyone, listen to Youngblood Brass Band. 100%. Because he's got... Nat McIntosh is a ridiculous arranger and composer. Brooklyn is their most popular piece, and it has one of the... it has a multiphonic tuba solo in it, which I played a while back. I really do want to write music, though. I want to have time for it, along with doing other stuff. Nope, I do not care. Nope, I do not care. Don't force me to try and do stuff. I'll grab this one. I want to be careful not to start a world-class tier. Jazz band, I think, is really fun on trombone. I've done a bit of jazz on tuba, but it's much easier to find pieces that are written for trombone than tuba. Because I still think this is a stupid thing. I think I have a very big differing of opinions with a lot of other writers and composers and stuff, and people who write and do music and stuff. I don't think instruments have specific things they're supposed to be in. Every instrument can fit in every setting if you give it the right arrangement. Trombone can do jazz, you can put trombone and brass stuff in rock. You can put guitar in jazz, you can put guitar in slow stuff. You can put guitar into concert music. I've seen it before. Tuba can absolutely go into jazz. I just don't understand why some composers just choose not to. But yeah, but trombone is just easier to find stuff that's written for it. Yoink another stamina thing. If it's been long enough. Yep, it has. Which is a good one. I'm not on the stamina stuff yet. Wait, am I? Where's my stamina stuff? Oh, it's just up here. I don't need 100. It's a bit wasteful. Wait, where are they? Oh, here they are. So anyway, enough about me. What type of stuff do you do? Are you like in high school? Or are you planning on doing anything for the future? If you're still watching, I have no idea. My internet might just be slow enough to the point where the stream's actually not going on. I can't tell. Not grabbing that chest. Are you in college? Are you in high school? Maybe even lower than that somehow. I don't know why you'd be watching my content if you're in like middle school. That'd be pretty weird. I don't even know Twitch really existed until high school. The more I think about it, the more I realize information systems, cool. The more I think about it, the more I realized I really was sheltered as a child. I didn't grow. Well, then again, we didn't have money to constantly buy electronics. I didn't get my first electronic until the videos back. Yeah, I did see that because I can actually see the top of my screen now. I wish you could see what my screen looks like with the thing on, but the screen doesn't share anyway. So, but like I think I can give an example. So you see where all those lines are, or all the dots are at the top of the screen. That is where the thing was, except it went way farther past each one. But it's that entire area I just could not see. So when I was switching teams earlier, so I could try and see if I could get the pyro element, and it wasn't. But I had to switch between teams to do it. I could not see which team I was switching to. I don't remember which team was where relative to each other. So I didn't have to just cycle between every team to find the one I was looking for. Cool, you're in information systems. Not too far from where I am. Like right now, the classes I'm taking are... on Mondays, I have on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have intro to engineering. But then I have network maintenance and support. That's actually it for main classes. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have microcomputer applications, which is just learning how to use like Microsoft Excel and stuff. And I also take English and math on that day. That's all I'm taking right now, though. Second semester, I'll know what I'm actually taking. It's all based on availability. Like, technically, network maintenance isn't until your second year, but it has no actual pre-qualification, so you don't have to take it second. You take it first year. It doesn't matter that much. I gotta say, though, high school, so much worse than than college. I will take college classes and college like I will take the way college is structured time-wise and class-wise over high school any day of the week. It is so much nicer because in high school, because I did it based on the hours, you actually have in high school the times of a full-time job. Like I'm not even kidding. Oh, this is an enemy. Okay, cool. It's a golem. What's it actually called? Avatar of Earth. Good enough. But like, I think I have 19 hours total of normal classes. But in high school you had almost 50. Not including outside of class stuff. Like, high school was ridiculous, and I have no idea why. And then they always talk about how college is going to be so much worse. This won't fly in college. That won't fly in college. It usually does. Especially because I don't have to wait for a bell to finish to do stuff. It's just when I'm done with the lecture, I can just leave. And do the stuff on my own. It's so much better. The best part is I don't have to worry about, like, getting up and then getting driven to school and crap. I just walk to my class. Like, on Wednesdays, my first class is freshman seminar. I didn't mention that one because it doesn't really matter because that one lasts, like, 15 minutes. I can just walk because I just... Like, if I turn right from where my computer is, I'm facing the front of Gilbert Hall. This is the front side. I go this way, but if I go backwards, I just immediately walk right behind this Wallace Hall. That's one of my first classes. It's so much better. Like, being able to walk places in general, I think structuring cities around cars is really stupid. I think it should be structured around the walker. The walker is what you should structure cities and stuff around, not the driver. Obviously, being able to drive around is nice. We have the ability to make cars, why not use them? But cars are meant for long distance movement and moving around large objects, not for just going, like, to the next street over. If you can walk somewhere, you should. That is what my philosophy on that is. If you can walk, you should. It's fairly simple. But people like cars too much now, so... Okay, I am not bothering with this. Give me my team. Yeah, it should be this one. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have the sort of Narcissus Cruise on here. Oh cool, there's little bishops here. Well, technically they're not bishops, but they're pretty close. No thank you, I'm good. No need to fight. I actually applied to 2 colleges before this, but I didn't really apply, but I did, like, well, I applied, but I didn't get enrolled. I applied to the Coastal Alabama Community College in Fairhope, and then I applied to, this is the wrong direction, I don't know this is the right direction, and then I applied to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. The thing about both those is that you can't live on campus, but also, that also meant that I had to do a 40-minute drive every day. Didn't want to do that. Also, Mississippi is a shithole. I already think Alabama's bad enough, but Mississippi's worse. So I decided I wouldn't really follow through with those entirely. But I did follow through with the University of West Alabama. And I think that was definitely one of the best decisions that I could have made. Because it has been very nice here. Very, very small college, which is really nice. Some people think it's pretty big, but it's a small college. 1,100 students at a school, especially a college, and well, not even just a college, a university, is pretty small. So it's really nice. It also means I get to know more people. And being in Gilbert Hall, which means that I don't have a stove in the house, so it means I get to use the Tiger Axis meal plan, which means I can just go into the calf whenever I want and just get food. Well, it's like every 30 minutes, but on weekends and off days, it's only open specific times of the day. Still long enough. There's also on site place I can go get food. Like I can go to the subway that's next to the calf, and I occasionally go there whenever I'm like don't have time to go into the calf. Sometimes it doesn't happen too often, but it has happened a lot recently. Still getting used to the times. I keep rambling for longer and longer. I might as well just make this another hour video. It is 9:32, so I'll probably get off in like half an hour. I've almost got most of the things. I'm probably going to the ancestral temple after this. After I grab these two. Yeah, because I'm going to go into it anyway from this direction. Oh. Hello, 300 ping, and then it's right back down to 15. Yeah, there's something with this college Wi-Fi. It's very unstable. I don't have much else to say on the terms of college. I do recommend it to people though that actually want to like do stuff with college, who don't want to go right into work after after high school. It's not a necessity, but it is nice. Especially because a lot of like Livingston was built around the college, I'm pretty sure. Because it was originally called Livingston University. So, which reminds me that this place is like almost 200 years old, I think. I can't remember what exact year. I think it was 1850 something. It was a really long time ago. This school's old. Old. But it was started by Julia Tuller, I think is her name, who made this place. Which is very interesting, because back then, it was very interesting to have a woman make a college. Which I think is very cool. But over time, it eventually became University of West Alabama. I think it was more recent, though. But the town here, Livingston, the town itself, was built around the university. Like I said, I think it is. So like everything's like in walking distance. Gilbert Hall is also like perfectly set up to where you can walk to places easily. The heck are you? Oh, you're just a big ass bird. Okay. So like I can walk from Gilbert to the Student Union building, or Gilbert to Young Hall, where the calf is, like in really short time period. Hello? Okay. In a really short time period, meaning that I don't have to have like a car. Plus, even if you do have a car, it's not really, there's not really technically anywhere you can park that's right next to Gilbert anyway. It's built to be so you don't have to, or you're not meant to have a car if you live in Gilbert. And you usually want a carpool. Okay. I think if I just do this, I can get high enough. Like, everything's in walking distance. I don't think anything is too far away from here for me to walk to. I just keep rambling. So, like, none of my sentences are flowing into each other. The ADHD brain. That's why I make scripts for videos. So I don't actually have to worry about it. I just follow the script. Almost. Very close. Okay, hello, can I, like, see, please? Thank you. Oh, dear.
눈 깜빡이지 말라고.
Oop. Yeah, that should be the last teleport point. Well, actually, no, it's not. There's this one. I'll go grab this one, then. Not sure where this one is, though. It's gonna be annoying to get to. Capybaras? There's capybaras in the game? You're kidding. Oh my god, there's capybaras. Those are capybaras. Well, pretty similar, but not really. Well, this is an interactable thing, technically, so I can't climb on this. Well, I can climb on this, but I can't climb on the door. The unfortunate thing about how things are coded. Hello. If you don't mind letting me... What the heck are those things? Can I not climb on any of this? Climb on this. There we go. Now that I'm up here, it should be easier to get to wherever the teleport point is. It's like right on the edge of something, so I can't tell if it's on the bottom or on the top. I've never been able to tell where on the marker I should be looking to tell where something is. But if it is on the bottom, it's still fine. Oh, yeah, and it's not on the bottom. Good. And it's a good thing I made sure to go up here first. Because at least if it is on the bottom, I just have to come down. Big skeleton. Those are being held up for some reason. Ugh. Yeah, this place definitely feels like it was done by one of the art directors for Tower Fantasy. I say one of because I'm pretty sure there's multiple. Tower Fantasy is a ridiculously... I don't want to say over-designed, but I also do. It feels kind of over-designed. Tower Fantasy is just huge. That's the problem with it. It's too big. But yeah, this place definitely looks like it was designed for Tower Fantasy. One more thing I check before going to sleep. And ending stream. Make sure to do those in the right order. Is going to be checking out this dragon down here. Oh, just immediately put him in the ground, I guess. So how big are you? Oh, you're pretty big.
똑바로 서야 할 걸. 커져라. 지식을 너와 공유할 번개의 힘으로. 모든 혼란을 베어버리겠다. 검과 같이 빠른 그림자.
Oh, come on, this can't be it.
사인 부탁해요. 뿅. 우리 집에 놀러와. 이따가 좀 숨을 곳은 없어. 가자. 하!
Dead. Oh. That was too easy. What do I get from it? I get Mark of the Binding. Cool. so I think the last thing I'm gonna do today is why not do a temple? See if I get the 5-star. Nope. I did. God damn it. Okay, hello, post-break luck. Seems you're back again. Always coming in at these random opportune times. Oh my god!
이번 여행에 합류한 걸 환영해. 난 샘물무리의 가이드 말란이야. 필요한 게 있으면 언제든 손을 들고 얘기해줘. 자,
God
이제
damn it.
무기랑 소지품 잘 챙기고 앞에 페이문을
Uh,
안아줘. 그리고
I
제일
should've-
중요한 건
Okay, you can show it now. I shouldn't have tempted the curse. The curse of the post luck pulls. It's not really a curse, but it is to me because I'm too lucky and I don't really want more characters. Because it means I have to spend more time building. Should I get the sword? What's its subset? Oh, eh. It's only really used on one character for me. But like, what is this luck? It happens, and I got another cappuccino. Are you kidding me? You can't actually be serious. I don't even know what she does yet. Well, I already have Kachina at... Oh, she's a polearm? Okay, interesting. That's probably why they added the defense polearm then. Something to rogue twirly or something. But I also have you now at the bottom. You're a catalyst, which means I probably don't like you. I don't like Hydro Catalyst that much. I think the only Hydro Catalyst I've really liked was New Valette, which is why I actually have him. Okay. I'm gonna actually last thing I'm gonna do is actually do the test run for all these characters. Well, for two of the characters, the two new ones. I'll also do Kazawa's just for the extra primos. Interesting test area. Not in the other area. Allows her to move swiftly on her surfboard until her night soul points are depleted. During this time, colliding with enemies granting on stacks and mark them the stacks she gains increases the damage of her sharks. Sharky's bite performed via normal attacks based on the number of stacks. Sharky's bite hits targets. She will launch missiles at marked enemies when she doesn't have enough night soul points available. And it can expend full just to maintain its state. Her elemental burst fires off a super shark missile, dealing AoE hydro damage. Okay, so she uses Phlogiston.
더 빠르게.
You can actually use it on water. We're getting a lot of characters that can do stuff over water now. It's kind of ridiculous.
가자.
I don't know what the heck just happened. She's not doing very much damage, to be honest. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do it to her normal attacks while I'm in that state? Oh. Okay. I was about to say, she's not doing jack crap worth of damage, but I see how she works now.
더 빠르게.
Did it not grab that? We did grab it, but like, what? Okay. Hello, lag. Good old friend.
너무해. 그래. 거친 파도가 몰아친다.
Oh wow, that did 60k on its own. Okay, so she's definitely designed by whoever designed it. I think. It's hard to tell. Because she's definitely designed around doing an alternate movement and then doing lots of damage with that. Alright, to defeat more enemies. Come on. Also do have other characters that could be using.
무성의 바람 북쪽. 아프나 사라져라. 마음대로 움직이면 안 돼.
Okay, yeah, nothing's switching.
내가 널 지켜줄게.
Oh, come on.
따라라 상어. 서핑보드 빌려줄까? 드리프트. 왜? 그럼 이 순간적으로
좋겠는데.
거친 파도가 몰아친다. 청알비.
수호의 불.
치료식 슈퍼 바람부. 샤샤. 비카도. 장난 아니네.
Interesting that they actually gave her another spot to do her stuff in. I'll do Kazuo's really quick, but I already know how to use him. He's fairly simple to understand. Big effect to make things do big damage.
낙엽이 지는 게
말이 안 통하면 해버려. 총 공격을 시작하지. 처단한다.
바람을 타고 구름이 숨고 기러기가 오네. 일어나라.
심판한다. 내가 모두
Simple as always. And now let's do Kachina's. See if I can understand how she works. Okay, Kachina's element skill will summon Turbo Twirly to fight alongside her. While Turbo Twirly is active, Kachina can freely dismount or dismount by casting the skill again. Her climbing speed will be enhanced while riding Turbo Twirly. Turbo Twirly lasts until Night Soul points are depleted. When she doesn't have enough Night Soul points available, Kachina will expend full Logiston to maintain Turbo Twirly. Kachina's elemental burst will generate a field that enhances Turbo Twirly, increasing its movement speed and attack range. Facilitate experiencing the blah 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 extra stuff. Yeah. So this is Turbo Twirly. Oh my god. That's fucking stupid. Okay. That's okay. She literally pulls a Dr. Robotnik. Well, they had to have more characters that have interesting interactions with climbing. Considering the only one we had before was what's her face? Why can't I remember her name? Kirara. Come on, please grab him. Please. This lag is insane. Okay, so but Phlogiston actually does do other stuff, so it's good to know that. I was wondering why I was going past the bar limit on, I can't even remember her name. Water Girl with the sharks. I think she's also shark-based. Fine, switch to Goro.
나와 함께 출정.
미안. 지원군 등장.
Bang, bang, boom, bang. I better get her characters fairly simple to understand. I get it. I do have to do all these other challenge objectives though. Bang, 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 bang. Cool. I can't keep this video up for much longer though, because I'm sitting right at the cusp of how long I can make a single video. I wish I could make it longer than an hour, but I can't.
기선 제압이다. 대열을 맞춰.
수호의 불. 이 순간은 영원하게.